Jeff, what are your thoughts about black clothing?
Oh, I've adopted it more. The more that my body has become a 43-year-old's body.
Wow.
Where everything, nothing is formed perfectly. So
are you wearing black today?
Yes, it is a darker shirt.
Oh, see, I wore white. Yeah, it is. I see, I wore white today. I feel bad.
Yeah, well, I really don't. If you just went into my closet, you walked into the closet and you just looked around, you would see that there's not a lot of clothes that have a lot of bright colors. Now, the ones that do still have some tags on them. Maybe I'll wear them on the weekend. I don't know if I go and do something. But generally, what I try to do, and what I believe is happening, see, that's the thing. You believe that it's happening when you're a little bit bigger. You believe that the black clothing is hiding.
Well, they say black clothing is slimming.
It's not. There's some point where you just can't wear anything and nothing slims. You're like yesterday we were talking about Jelly Roll. He was at SummerSlam.
Well, there's some things that you can't hide. He's one of them. I'm sorry.
He was wearing all black clothing, and trust me, it didn't help.
Listen, I'm a pastel guy. I love pastels.
Oh, what a thing to be known for.
I'm a pastel.
Happy Easter.
I love a good pastel.
Good to know, Peter Cottontail.
I love a good pastel. So when I heard this happen at a school, I got very upset.
Yeah. They can wear black shorts to go to PE. They can wear it on free dress day, but they just cannot wear it top to bottom. Now, the colors are not so much to prevent or stop mental health issues. You can have the most colorful dress on and still be suffering through depression. Parents that, are upset, they just need to make sure that they go through and read the dress code policy.
So the problem is that here's the issue. We are thinking inside of a box. A lot of times people are afraid to think outside of the box. You implement a pastel-only high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Think about it. You have teals, robin's egg blue.
Uh-huh.
You have pretty in pink. You have mac and cheese.
Uh-huh.
Think about the colors inside of a Crayola box.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously black clothing, there is this notion that it connotes sadness, but if you bring out the pastels, everyone is happy. Everyone, pastels make you want to hug. Have you ever been to Easter Mass and then you see everyone in pastels and you just hug?
Yeah.
It's the pastels.
Listen to me, pal. Okay? When you're 300 pounds and you're in high school and you're wearing a periwinkle shirt, okay, and lilac shorts, it doesn't work out for the bigs. I'm just telling you. Okay?
What, periwinkle doesn't? Yeah. Well, okay, what's the over-under periwinkle on your weight?
Listen.
What's the heaviest you could be to wear periwinkle?
And then you're rolling around, all right? You're 225, okay? You're in high school.
All right.
You're not on the football team, right? You're not athletic enough.
You're not, no.
And you're wearing, a baby blue shirt. Then you're getting baby beluga. You're going to get all kinds of things, okay? Let the bigs, if there's got to be a weight limit on the clothing colors, okay? All right.
So what's your weight limit? So pastels, what?
In high school, it's got to be 180 and up, okay?
180 and up, they wear pastels, or they can only wear
180 up. They're allowed to wear black clothes. Other than that, forget it. All right, 180 and up. Nothing on a color palette.
I see with periwinkle. Okay.
No sleep till the Rizzo and Jeff Show. One is older and wiser. The other's life fell to pieces, and his fiance is out of glue. Yeah, you get what you get. Here's to hoping we made the right decision. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on 105.9 The Mountain. The Rizzo and Jeff Show, Asheville's newest morning show.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's classic rock, The Rizzo and Jeff Show. Has anyone ever had a package stolen from them? From be it Amazon, UPS, whatever the case may be.
You know what's so funny? You have had this issue happen more than on one occasion in different places that we've lived.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And I have never had a problem.
Really?
Never, not one time. No, and I get stuff all the time where I'm at now. It's left. Nobody touches it. No problem.
And I live in a beautiful community. And look, 828-240-1059. We have tickets to Soaky Mountain. You can shoot us a text, write us a message on Facebook, give us a call if you feel so inclined. But I'm a bald man, and I have no package.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. When you're a bald, there is a very, very expensive product. It's called Tend Skin, TENDSKIN. It comes with in a blue bottle. 8 ounces of it's $30. I get the 24-ounce boy on a deal for $79.99.
All right, and what does it do?
So look at my head, right? I shaved yesterday.
Right.
See how it's like real soft and stuff? It stops the hair growth, and it makes your head like shine, but also glisten. So this is a very expensive product. So my head glistens, and I ran out of glistening goop yesterday.
Do you really want a glistening head?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I look good. Tell me I don't look good.
I don't want my head to glisten.
Okay, you have hair.
Okay.
So why would you?
I don't want to glisten.
So you say that, but if you didn't have hair, you'd want it to glisten.
All right.
So therefore, I'm not able to glisten because I used the last of my Tend Skin, and I was anticipating said delivery, and I get a package delivered, and there's a picture of it at my door. I go outside, bam, gone. So now, bald, no package, and guess what? I'm gonna have an ashy, an ashy head growing it. It's gonna look bad because Tend Skin also stops your hair from growing.
Okay, I didn't know. Stopping the hair from growing makes a lot of sense. Man, bald's got to go through a lot.
It's terrible.
It
burns too. It's like 91% alcohol.
You can't just baby oil for now and glisten?
You can't. No. You can't baby oil.
Why?
To glisten. You can't baby oil to glisten because when you glisten with baby oil, the hair grows back funky, then it grows back chunky, then it grows back. It's like then when you shave, you have clumps. You have to Tend Skin. It's got to glisten a very specific way.
You're really close to the brain there when you're putting all that kind of stuff on your noggin.
Well,
you know what I mean?
At least, look, I don't feel alone because this has actually been happening to a lot of people. Right. This is kind of where this started. I saw this and I was like, I relate to this.
A man has been arrested for stealing packages while dressed as an Amazon employee. The Washington County Sheriff's Office tells us 46-year-old Jamie Lee Baxter was arrested this morning after neighbors in the Rock Creek area contacted them about someone stealing packages from porches. Investigators tell us he also used spray paint stolen from an apartment's back porch to vandalize a car.
So this guy's gone out there vandalizing. He's doing all kinds of stuff. But what he doesn't realize is that whoever stole my package, you're not a bald.
This guy's dressing up as an Amazon driver. That's how he's fooling people and getting around it.
But
right?
the problem is that, so let's say, you don't know what's in a package, right? So you take a gamble.
Right.
You open this, unless you're a bald, what are you going to do with $80 Tend Skin? You're going to burn your skin. It hurts. Okay, it makes your hair not grow. Okay, so being a bald without this Tend Skin has really hurt me, and to know that this is going on throughout the state of North Carolina, I'm looking at this guy. He's dressing up as an Amazon guy. I'm wondering, was the guy who delivered my quote unquote package, was he really, or did he just wait for the Amazon guy to come and then go around and Scooby-Doo my package, and then my Tend Skin's in the trash because who's using bald guy Tend Skin?
You know what? Why can't we just have polite porch pirates? Okay?
That's what it is.
So
leave me a note.
Listen, all you porch pirates out there, if you take it and you open it up,
that's it.
And it's nothing that you could really, really use, like whatever his weird bald stuff.
It's not weird bald stuff.
If you can't use it, okay. With him and whatever he's doing over there with body dysmorphia, if you just return it to the guy. Now look at him. He's
I'm a mess.
Everybody's tight on money. He's not glistening.
I'm not glistening. My head's not glistening.
We have things we have to do this week. I'm sure he was plotting for a glistening adventure.
Listen,
we're meeting with people.
We're meeting with people today. I'm going to go see my buddy at Vapor World later. Yeah. I'm not going to be glistening at Vapor World. Yes. So now he's going to say I don't want anything to do with the Rizzo and Jeff show because there's no glistening bald man.
Yep.
I'm a glistening bald man.
This deal is dead on arrival. Thanks
DOA.
A lot. Thanks a lot, porch pirate.
All right.
Let the man glisten.
Let me glisten.
More Rizzo and Jeff coming up after a quick break on Asheville's classic rock station, 105.9 The Mountain. Take the mountain anywhere you go.
The Rizzo and Jeff show.
He really believes that he has one in the pipe for everybody listening. And
I do.
You know, and I'll ride with him, you know, once in a while. You know, it's like when, you know, your kid tells you, hey, Mom and Dad, I want to be president. And you tell him, sure, son. Keep at it, all right? And so, it's never going to happen, but you go, okay.
Listen, I promise you, people will call because A, we got tickets to Soaky Mountain, okay, and B, all right, say what you want.
You're going to bribe them with Soaky Mountain?
No, listen, I only want you to call because we're going to give Soaky Mountain tickets out to people who call, text. I mean, it's just I feel like if you would like to be part of this game, it's called Would You Rather. So. Would you rather be with this woman, okay, right here, the idol wannabe wedding, okay, or would you rather be with, oh my goodness.
Well, it's Johnny. Go ahead.
So would you want me to get to Johnny?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because Johnny better not poo-poo this game. Yeah. Johnny, hello?
Yo, what's going on, boys? You ready to play that game?
Yes,
we are.
We're ready to play the game. Do you want to play the game, Johnny?
Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right. So hold on. Let me make sure that you'll be able. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. So Johnny, here it is. You have to tell me if you would rather hang out or be with this woman, the American Idol wannabe, as she sings her way down the aisle.
Yeah.
Or be with a wannabe rapper. Now you got to listen to their performances. Okay.
I can.
All right, here we go. So
now that was a woman she was getting married. She was coming down the aisle, and while her husband was up there, she was singing that as she walked in.
Correct.
So it's like, all right, is she going to sing like this for the rest of my life? She comes out of the shower. She's singing that song, she's in the bathroom, she's singing that song. Can you deal with a singing woman your whole life?
No.
All right?
Okay.
Your second option is this man.
Girl, you was fine, and you with the dime, but please don't whine and complain, cause it really wastes my time, and you know money is time, and I don't wanna waste no money or time. I wanna get to the bag and provide. Take care of my fam, go reach my goals, cause I want you, I want you, girl.
All right, marry her or hang with him. Which one do you want to do, John?
Marry her or hang with him?
Okay, well, you just said it. I would marry her and let her sing to me some sweet nothings all the time, and then I'd probably hang myself if I had to listen to the other two.
Johnny, you wouldn't even give him a chance. He's trying. Okay, he's been dubbed He has been dubbed the world's worst rapper, and I feel like it's without merit. He's trying.
Oh yeah, he's trying too hard, man. I just go ahead and just get it over with. I just
take him in the woodshed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it, man. It'd be bad. Okay, but yeah, no, I got to go with the lady, okay? Always with the lady. Yep, she's pretty awesome, actually.
All right. Listen, I got Highway to Hell coming up around 7:30, okay?
That sounds like he needs to start rapping Highway to Hell or something different. Okay?
Listen.
I appreciate it, Johnny.
We give up on people so quickly.
I love you, brother. Thanks for. You've done it. You've poo-pooed the game. Nobody's interested in playing. Nobody cares because you came and you made it stink. All right, you made it.
See, the only thing for me, you
didn't even give it a chance. You didn't even let me do it the way I wanted. You just wouldn't let it happen.
Listen, could you be with a woman that just wants to sing everything? If she's singing coming down the aisle, everything's going to be song.
Fine, well, okay, but you know what though? I'd rather have this.
So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
You're going to be stuck watching Glee reruns.
Fine, but I'd rather that than this.
And I don't want to waste no money or time. I want to get to the bag and provide. Take care of my fam, go reach my goals, cause I want you, You know I want you.
Listen, I don't think
I'm hanging with that guy.
I got to tell you, I think he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, and thank you for poo-pooing my game.
No, I didn't do it. It was dead on arrival.
Was it that bad?
Yeah,
It was bad?
Pretty awful.
All right, we'll try again later.
No.
It's the radio. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Wouldn't it suck if you had to pay for me? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. All this great music and the laughs, or tears, depending on where you land, on the Rizzo and Jeff Show, we'll never charge you to listen. We pay for enough stuff. We just want you to laugh and keep rocking. The Rizzo and Jeff Show on 105.9 The Mountain. Do you say dungarees and slip into your comfy clothes after a hard day's work? Well, the Rizzo and Jeff Show is the show for you on 105.9 The Mountain.
Strong opinion, she said. She didn't tell us what, but she has a strong opinion about would she rather be with this rapper or she would rather be with this idol wedding wannabe.
Yeah, a bride that sings coming down the aisle. That's bizarre. Never seen that before. Or, like you said, deemed the worst rapper in the world. Which would you rather? Okay?
Wow. All right, Donna, you're up to play the game. Donna, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing great, Donna. So what do you think here about the singing wife or the rapping guy? What do you think here?
Well, I am not gay, but I would turn gay if I had to send it Hilary the rapper.
Would you?
I picked a lady.
So you're going to go full-on lesbian, full-blown lesbian because of the rapper guy?
He was
exactly.
He was that bad to you?
He was that bad to me.
Really? See, now, again, he has been dubbed the world's worst rapper, and I get that he needs a little bit of work, but he's also a nice man.
Girl, you was fine, and you with the dime. But please don't whine and complain, cause it really wastes my time. And you know money is time, and I don't wanna waste no money or time. I wanna get to the bag and provide. Take care of my fam, go reach my goals, cause I want you. You know I want you, girl.
No, I would turn lesbian first.
Jeez, that's a bold claim, Donna.
That's a real bold claim.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'll tell you what. I appreciate for your honesty. Hang on for 1 second. You are our very first qualifier for the Soaky Mountain Water Park tickets, Jeff. How about that? Turning lesbian.
Wow. Because
of this guy.
Wow, yeah. Hear the rapper, and that's it. You go Katie Lang on us. That's something.
Attention, everybody! Rocking the mountains for over 15 years. This is WTMT and WT.
105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock. The Rizzo and Jeff Show is on your radio. A little bit of a special day today. A little bit of a shorty day today. We'll be on Facebook. But you and I dressed to the nines.
Yeah, well, maybe to the sixes.
Sixes. But
listen, we're dressed because if you remember many months ago, unceremoniously, we were pulled over on Lester Highway
by 3 cops.
Yeah, and look, they said, all right, here's the ticket. We said, no way, followed by Jose.
Correct.
And we will see you in the courtroom downtown Buncombe County. And today is that day.
8:30. So that's what we're going to do. We got a lot to get through and not a lot of time to do it. So we're going to start off with opening audio. We're going to talk about naked. I guess, would you be an Iowan? If you're from Iowa, is it how they say, you're a Pennsylvanian, you're a North Carolinian? Are you an Iowanian?
Corn husker, right? That's what that is.
A corn guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
A husker? Let's just go with husker.
I'll let you. Let me just say, never made the visit to Iowa, and generally, probably with the 30 years I have left of life, probably never going to make it there. Period.
Not going to the Field of Dreams. I would love to go there.
Yeah, that might be something. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. All right. Anyway, we have a nude husker. All right. And then we have could you please stop singing at the drive-thru?
I know. Why are these videos still a popular thing? It's so annoying.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If that's what it takes to go viral, I'll go sing at the Bojangles today.
Yeah.
Really. If it'll give me 30 million hits, I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, the problem is you don't want to find out what'll be on the biscuit. Let those poor people do their job and leave them alone, man. It's terrible.
It's not butter, okay?
No, it's preserves.
105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's classic rock, the Rizzo and Jeff show. It is time for opening audio, and there is a naked husker. We're going to be talking about Cornhusker.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop with the friggin' singing.
Yeah.
Just stop doing it. It's not fun.
Singing
It's
your
not
drive-through
cute.
order.
And people listening, you are guilty of it. You watch these videos and make these people think it's okay, and it's not okay.
All right.
All right.
It's time for opening audio here on the Rizzo and Jeff Show. A fun, funny way to start your day on 105.9 The Mountain.
All right, so let's get to the naked husker first. There was a man who was running around playing real-life Grand Theft Auto in the buff. Don't know where he got the idea. Don't know what made him think he could do it, but he just loved running around, getting naked, stealing cars, really freaking people out, Jeff.
Yeah, I saw this video last night on X, okay? And, he looked all right running around naked. I shouldn't be running around naked, okay? But
meaning he looked...
He looked like an in-shape nude guy.
An in-shape nude,
right.
Yeah.
Me and you flarping and blarping down Patton Avenue trying to take a car, it's not going to be a good look.
No,
right?
Not only isn't it going to be a good look, we're going to get caught.
Right. I can't get away fast enough.
Right.
And then what do you do? Then you go to jail, and then you're nude in jail. It's too much.
Well, then you got to go to court. We already got to go to court. It's like, you know what I mean? So anyway, you will hear the fear. But again, he didn't do anything other than just running around naked trying to steal cars, but he was playing real life Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
Where'd he go?
And then he takes the lady's car and peels away.
Yeah, do you see the craziness that nudity can cause at times? Okay,
it's the problem. We all like a good nude moment, but nude moments often lead to trouble, Jeff.
Yeah, and you heard it right there. It's it's not often you see the nude.
No,
but when it happens,
unless you're the Villages,
right? There should be a horror movie where it's just nothing but nudes and terrorizing people.
And what do we call it? Nothing but nudes. Nothing but nudes.
I like that.
Are you 70?
Right.
Do you
Senior
like
nudes? Right.
Do you like wispy?
Right.
Senior nudes coming your way.
You wouldn't go see that in the theaters?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'd wear binoculars
I know.
to go see senior nudes. I'd take a look everywhere.
Everybody, take the kids.
It's time for opening audio here on the Rizzo and Jeff Show. A fun, funny way to start your day on 105.9 The Mountain.
Now, moving from senior nudes, another trend that is bothersome. I don't mind the senior nude trend. What I do mind is the I think I'm a funny, silly, ha-ha guy trend. And that's, singing your order at the drive-thru. It's like, why? It was cute the first one or two times it went viral, but now it's like every week you're going back, and it's like, blah.
I know, and, nobody wants to be there working the drive-thru to begin with, okay? And then...
That's a tough go.
Right, and you've seen some of these remember there was one that went viral where the goofball was doing... what was it? Goofy impression.
Oh, right. He was like, I hope, can I get a biscuit?
Right. So there's that and all kinds of things. And I don't know why these videos get going. Look, nobody wants to be there to begin with. And it's not a lifetime gig you're putting together there. You need to make ends meet. And then you get idiots like this guy you're about to hear that comes in, and it's like, what do you want, man? Come on.
So I just want you to imagine, all right, as you drive to work this morning, I want you to think you're going to your job. You pull up, You're already smelling like fried chicken.
Right.
All right.
And that smell never goes away.
It never goes away. You smell like chicken grease. The Colonel has been on top of you.
Right.
All right. And then all you
were mounted by the Colonel.
You've been mounted by Harland. There's nothing you can do except take it. And all you hear is...
Can I get a 2-piece? I said, can I get a 2-piece?
A 2-piece, original, dark.
I like them dark.
Mashed and gravy.
No, please, let me get some macaroni, yeah.
Drink.
And to drink, can I get some water?
Oh, you think it's over?
Anything else?
Yes, I'm not done. I want to get that pizza. Hey, please, let me get that pizza.
All right, anything else?
Yes, can you say la la la?
La la la.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Here's the deal.
Here's
the deal. I want to punch this guy, but why does KFC have pizza?
Oh,
where do they have pizza?
Oh, they have the pizza. It's the
the KFC Pizza Hut.
No. Where it's the one where they have the 2 chicken. Remember, it was like a couple of months ago. I don't know if they still have it, but they put the cheese and the pepperoni on top of it.
They call
like
that
chicken.
pizza.
Yeah, well, it's not
chicken.
It's not called pizza. He called it pizza, but it's not called pizza.
So they don't sell pizza.
It's just they take the 2, pieces of chicken, the chicken breasts or tenders, whatever it is, and then they put cheese and pepperoni on it. I forget what it was called.
Okay. Well, you know what, man? I would throw gravy at this guy's face. I did just stop. It's just a word. Wake up. I know the day's tough. You're looking forward to the weekend, but for the love of God, don't do this to somebody.
Yeah,
just please, please. We're in a service town. Don't do this to your waiter or waitress.
Don't be him, all right? Or the Colonel's going to mount you.
No sleep till The Rizzo and Jeff Show. One is older and wiser. The other's life fell to pieces and his fiance is out of glue. Yeah, you get what you get. Here's to hoping we made the right decision. Weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m. on 105.9 The Mountain.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock, The Rizzo and Jeff Show. Jeff, have you ever had a tender moment?
Look, I feel like I'm sure. Nothing, not a tender moment that stands out. I don't know. It's been a long time since I left.
You felt a tender moment.
It's been a long time since I left a moment. Looked in the mirror and said, "Wow, that was pretty damn tender."
That was tender. Yeah, I'm with you.
Right?
I mean, I love baby hands, but having a tender moment's different.
Yeah,
and there's this man had himself a tender moment and just kind of wanted to maybe walk through his thought process here.
A man breaks into a sex shop, breaking out the glass door window, stealing toys, pills. This happened at Tender Moments on North Cleveland Avenue in Fort Myers. Wink News reporter Annalise Araola joins us now live at the shop. And Annalise, there's one thing the suspect did not take.
The one thing he didn't take was cash. The owner told me that she leaves the cash register open and empty every night so that potential thieves can see that it's empty. But you'll see it in the surveillance video. The bandit wearing gloves takes this brick right over here. Then he runs and throws it through this glass door. And he heads inside and takes a long list of adult entertainment items. Here's an inside angle as that brick comes flying through. And moments later, the door smasher runs in after and heads right for the $300 doll he stole. He ends up going back and forth into the business 3 different times, even changing clothes and bringing along a hot pink duffel bag.
So,
there's a lot to unpack.
That's why. So let's start. We're at Tender Moments.
Right.
All right.
Right in Fort Myers. You're in Florida.
I'm in Florida.
Right.
He throws a brick through the window.
Right.
He takes a $300 doll. He takes pills. He takes everything but money.
Yeah.
He then returns to the scene of a crime after he changes clothes with a pink duffel bag to then take furry handcuffs and things of that nature. Is there a black market for this, or was this this must have been his wish list?
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Well, he's cased the place. There's no doubt about it.
Okay, this is in case.
Right, because he went right for the doll, okay?
Yeah, he did the video. Right in.
Now, let me explain to you, as a former adult video store employee, okay?
Oh, yeah, you worked at a place called Risque.
Risque Video.
I don't like that as much as Tender Moments.
Yeah, I get it. And they could have came up with a few, other names.
How about the Pleasure Palace?
Pleasure Palace is good.
Right.
Maybe Sensation Central.
Sensation?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I like that.
So different ones. But a $300 doll, Rizzo, does it all. Okay?
Does it do it all?
Does,
I mean,
at a
$300 price point.
You charge that puppy with a USB, and let me tell you, that
it
thing
walks around.
That
thing's cleaning.
It does. So if you are in desperate times, call for desperate measures. And if it's been a while since you had a tender moment, I promise you this: that $300 doll will fulfill every tender moment that you have missed out on.
Well, yeah, but see, is it always ready to hop to a tender moment? It's for $300. I want to make sure that it's ready to hop to a tender moment.
Listen, not to get too deep here or anything, but look, it everything works the way that you would expect it to work on this $300 doll.
And you know this. You have experience.
I do. It is quite the intricate contraption. And the problem is, when you dial up one of those.
I mean, it's heavy, right?
There's no reason to leave the house when you have it, okay?
And that's why they're never going to catch him, because he's just going to be having tender moments.
That's right. Motel 6, the light's always on, and he's in there.
That's right. Tom Bodag's there.
Hey, we got great news. The Rizzo and Jeff Show knows that you pay, and you pay, and you pay. Netflix, Amazon, you name it. And there's a subscription fee for it. So they wanted to remind you that the Rizzo and Jeff Show is and always will be free. Anywhere and everywhere, just like 105.9 The Mountain. Tell your friends, we're anti-fee.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show, 6:43. And time for a tender moment, because it's time for the JNN. Brought to you by Train Heating and Cooling Systems. They are tested, retested, engineered, and re-engineered to keep up with you, because we run together. Visit traininfo.com to find your local independent train dealer. That's traininfo.com, because it's hard to stop a train.
It's time for the JNN, the Jeff News Network, with all the news, important information, and local things that you want to know. It won't be here, but hey, they try, so here's the JNN on 105.9 The Mountain now.
So, Team USA held on to the gold medal lead yesterday, scoring 3 more golds in wrestling, cycling, and track and field. Wrestler Sarah Hildenbrandt, she won her gold medal match. The cycling team finally scored gold in the women's, doing that. And sprinter Quincy Hall had a dramatic come-from-behind win in the men's 400-meter race.
Oh, Quincy Hall. And let me tell you, they were so perplexed at Quincy's comeback that they added a little something. And yes, you're going to hear trumpets, but I want you to hear how they end Quincy.
It's the final of the men's 400 meters. Let's go.
Watch Hall. He's fading badly at this point.
Quincy Hall is coming back. Quincy Hall is digging deep. Quincy Hall is running past all of them. Can he get there? He does. It's gold for the USA. Quincy Hall with the most epic comeback.
Around the turn, he looked like he was in a world of hurt. He was grimacing coming off the turn. He was in about 4th position.
Here we go.
And then he found something deep.
Ring that bell, Quincy Hall. You've earned it.
Ring the bell. Ringy-dingy.
We had a bell, huh?
We're adding a bell to the trumpets, Jeff.
Yeah, well, look, we have, 3 more days before
Thank
the
God.
Olympics end.
Yeah,
what do you mean, thank God? Do you know how highly rated that these Olympics have been?
It's because Snoop.
Well, they've done.
Snoopalope.
Well, yeah, okay, but they've done really, really good
People
this
are
summer.
getting E. coli from this Seine River.
They're getting that. They're having the food isn't good. There's no air conditioning. There's bugs. They're really struggling over. It's Paris, and they're living like it's a third world. Some of these Olympians, so they better do a better job next time. I think the next one is in Italy. So next Summer Olympics will be in Italy, I think.
And then we got Salt Lake coming up.
Salt Lake will be here. Yeah.
Salt Lake 2026.
Yeah.
The most trusted source for useless information.
Who is your source? I need to know your source.
The JNN. Jeff News Network is on 105.9 The Mountain now.
Rizzo, a big fan of these shows. America's Got Talent. He's one of the 10 that still watches American Idol.
Love it.
Just loves it. Lives for it. Breathes it. Just pays extra for DVR just to have it in his life.
Yep.
But
I love Lionel.
There's a local band. Ashes and Arrows have officially made it past the audition rounds of America's Got Talent. And they performed their song Born to Love. They're entering the quarterfinals. So they are going to begin on Tuesday, on the 13th at 8 p.m. on NBC. Now, Rizzo, maybe you could tell us about this. The quarterfinal twist has been introduced this year. During each week of the quarterfinals, one of the judges will have the ability to award a live show golden buzzer to the act of their choice. Now,
are you asking what that means?
Go ahead. What does that mean?
The golden buzzer means that even though they might not get the necessary votes, let's say your Ashes and Arrows and you're falling a few votes short, you're the top 4, but you get the 5th or 6th amount of votes. Each judge is allowed to advance one band or act of their choice by hitting the golden buzzer, and then bam-a-lam, the confetti rains down, you start crying, and on to the finals you go.
That's it. Wow. Automatically advancing the act to the finals.
That's
it.
It's a big deal.
I can't believe it. I know. You are so good at this.
Thank you.
This is unbelievable. I mean, you told me you were binge watching Making of the Band with Diddy last weekend.
Well,
you and the kid.
Don't be saying that publicly.
You shouldn't have been watching that with the kid. I'm just saying.
Didn't he call somebody recently? Say, hey, come up 50?
50 Cent.
Yeah, hey, come over.
Come over, Daddy.
From Nashville to...
Hey, Daddy.
Well, that's pretty much all
He's like, nah.
It's time for the least trusted news network in town. But they are new. The Jeff News Network is on 105.9 The Mountain now.
Yeah, that was true. 50 Cent showed a text from Diddy, and Diddy had texted him one night and said, hey, Daddy. And then 50 said, huh? And then he goes, do you want to come over for a drink? And 50 said, it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So, and that was the end of it. Yeah, that was the end of it. So, all right. Well, a little levity before a crazy situation that happened in Austria. A Taylor Swift concert. I think she was doing 3 nights there. Had to be canceled over a terror plot that was going to be put together at the concert. Okay. So they found out that a 19-year-old Austrian was suspected of planning the attack. He was radicalized, okay?
Stunning.
Online, I know, stunning. So chemical substances and technical devices were found at his house when they went and did the investigation. They're not exactly saying how they came about finding out, who this was. But 2 suspects were actually arrested, and I guess this guy was the big one behind putting the plot together. At 19 years old, he was going to go to the concert, and they were tens of thousands of Taylor shows. I mean, they're stadiums, and there was going to be a terror plot. So just thank God, because we remember the Ariana Grande concert back in 18 or whatever it was, and a bunch of people lost their lives. So, thank God that they figured this out. But they're all going to get refunds for the tickets within 10 business days. So,
word has it he was an Austrian Bengals fan.
What is that?
They're rivals in the AFC North.
Oh, Austrian Bengals fan.
He was a Bengals, like the football team, the Bengals. They're rivals.
I get it.
And that was...
What does that have to do with Austria?
Lord, meaning like, the Hardy Har, he was a Bengals fan because she's dating Travis Kelce. He's a...
Wow, that just sucked. That just sucked.
That sucked. All right, we're moving on.
Look, we know you. We know that you look at that bank account and don't know where half of those charges come from. So we decided to help here at 105.9 The Mountain. We want to remind remind you that we are always on, always free. And we're even discussing paying you to take the Rizzo and Jeff Show home. For now, enjoy all the music, laughter, podcasts, and social media for free on 105.9 The Mountain.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show. Jeff, there is a man, a lot of people are coming down on him, but he is, he's in court. And he's really having a rough go of it.
Yeah, a rough go, but I'll tell you what you have to give this guy a little bit of credit for here is being overprepared, okay? And if a situation, and this situation you're about to hear about, if it does not go his way, he is moving on, and he's moving on fast. He is prepared. He has thought this through. This is a thorough gentleman that you're gonna hear about here. Okay.
So you're telling me that you think this guy has thought through all avenues, all possibilities, you name it. He's thought of it. It is what it is.
You've heard it. You tell me.
All right. You know what? I'll tell you what. This is a man who's in court now. Mind you, he's been married for 50 years. And again, 828-240-1059. That's a talk. Text. I can shoot us a text. Give us a call. What would you do if this was your significant other? Again, remember, 50 years of marriage.
We've been together over 50 years, and you're going to walk out the door. Look, he won't even look at me.
I got a nice young lady waiting out there.
Wait. So you telling me after 50 years, you going to walk with this young lady you claim you got waiting in the bushes somewhere, but you talked about her with the milkman and the plumber and everybody else, but you got this young thing waiting on you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We need some. Sure. We're going to have to get down to the bottom of this, and I mean fast at this point.
I got to cover myself.
Okay, all right, so just this is a quickie, but just one more time. There's a husband and wife in court. This man obviously cheated, and based on the results of a paternity test,
he's not sure.
He's got a hot young thing in the bushes.
He's not sure
out front.
He's not sure he's the father. So he's covered his bases and covered them pretty good.
And this is why we need Maury Povich.
We've been together over 50 years, and you're going to walk out the door. Look, he won't even look at me.
I got a nice young lady waiting out there.
Wait. So you telling me after 50 years, you going to walk with this young lady you claim you got waiting in the bushes somewhere, but you talked about her with the milkman and the plumber and everybody else, but you got this young thing waiting on you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We need some. Sure. We're going to have to get down to the bottom of this, and I mean fast at this point.
I got to cover myself.
Right.
All right, listen. Listen. I'm not hating. I gotta be real with you. This is a terrible thing, but I guess, if you're married 50 years, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say they were married at 20. He's at least 70. He's probably older.
Okay.
All right. So he's got a 20-year-old thing hiding in the bushes waiting for him.
All right.
Now, if it comes back that the kid is his, though, Jeff, he loses the wife and the girl.
But listen to me.
This is bad news.
At that age, you kind of take the gamble. We don't have Maury around, all right?
Whatever happened to Povich?
Povich is hanging out with Connie Chung. That's what's happening, okay? Hanging out with Connie. They got one son, Matthew.
Matty. And are we sure it's his?
I'm sure between Maury Povich and Connie Chung, if you took a look at the kid, you could figure it out. But you can say, all right.
They look. It's a Povich Chung?
Yeah, this one kind of belongs to me. Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'll tell you what. Listen, we'll leave it at Povich Chung.
Yeah.
Just here's the deal.
Where else would you go?
This is just a friendly reminder that your favorite local radio station, 105.9 The Mountain, the Rizzo and Jeff Show and podcast are always going to be free and available to you any place podcasts are found with no extra or hidden fees. We pay enough for them. It's our gift to you. Laughter and great music in the car right here on 105.9 The Mountain.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock. Johnny's on the phone. Johnny, you said you had a little traffic for us. What's up, Johnny?
Hey, well, you just had one of them call dad commercials on. I was behind one of them little bitty pregnant trucks, when I'm like pregnant roller skates. And,
okay.
I'm just checking. Who's going to court today?
Well, we are, as a matter of fact. We're going to be talking about that coming up in just a little bit.
What y'all going to do? Y'all going to divorce court or something?
No. You remember we got that traffic ticket, Johnny? So now we're going to court. Yeah. We're going to court on it. What's your advice? We need some advice before we go before the judge. What do you think?
We got to hit the judge at 8:30, man.
All right, this right here's what I told you before. You go in yonder and you plead ignorance. You plead stupid and tell them you had a pregnant roller skate, and you have to wind it up with a rubber band. There's no way in the world that soul or whatever it was that you got stopped in couldn't go that fast, but you really are sorry, and you just don't need your insurance to go up. So if you could help me out a little bit there, Your Honor, then I'll do better with society. Okay, I won't be a menace to society like I usually am. Okay, I'm gonna straighten up.
All right, so you think I have to tell him that I am a menace to society?
Well, you're going to tell him that you'll try not to be any more of a menace to society, right?
Exactly. You're going to do better in life, and you're going to get something that you might want to get one of them scoots with a flag on it. You're going to slow down a little bit, get you a scoot. Okay.
Okay.
So everything's good, man. Just throw yourself to the mercy of the court. That's all you got to do.
Okay, all right. So I'll tell him I'll get one of them scoots, okay, and I'll throw myself to the mercy of the courts. All right.
I like it. Good advice.
You got to call.
Tell him you got some hot thing waiting out in the bushes. Okay, you got to get out of there.
All right. I'll tell you what. Call tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll still be here. I won't be in the clink. Okay.
Well, just call me. I'll come bail you out because they're letting everybody out for nothing. So
yeah, you better believe it.
All right, my friend. Thank you. Check in tomorrow, okay, buddy?
All right, have a nice life.
Yeah, take it easy, man. There it is. Johnny doesn't have much today, so we'll tell you what's going on, what Jeff and I are going to be doing coming up. We're going to court, standing in front of the judge. He doesn't, I don't know, instill some confidence because I don't have anyone waiting in the bushes for me, Jeff.
No. Yeah. Well, I'll, and if it starts to go bad, I'm out of there. All right?
All right. Here's Aerosmith. It's 105.9 The Mount Nashville's Classic Rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show. 7:30. Jeff, today, 1 hour from this exact moment, we're going to be down at the Buncombe County Courthouse because you and I are fighting. We're fighting for our lives. We're fighting because 3 police officers, 3-4 months ago, man, like when we first got here, pulled us over on our way to Duncan. I was in a Juke.
A Nissan Juke.
Yeah. With a broken tailpipe that cannot go above 50 miles an hour. And I looked at the ticket this morning, and it said that it was a station wagon that was blue, and it is a gray SUV.
Is that what it said?
It says blue station wagon. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So we got to go down, and we got to fight the good fight. And we'll do a quick Facebook Live down there, but I'm a little concerned because, I don't know what's going to happen here. I mean, anything could happen. We're supposed to be delivering lunch. I could be in jail today.
Yeah, I'll have to deliver the lunch if you're...
To Mayhack, our friends at Mayhack.
Yeah, Mayhack. We're going to be doing that. But, things could go bad. Generally, that's kind of what happens anytime we are around any kind of authorities, police officers, whatever it may be. So, the hope is that we go down there, that there's some leniency from the court on your behalf, and everything goes smoothly. And I have a feeling that'll happen today.
But see, what I don't think people understand about me is, like, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. And so I was hoping that maybe, just maybe, there's someone, maybe you listening right now, maybe you have been down to the Buncombe County Courthouse. Maybe you give me some pointers.
Yeah, if you've
maybe
got
you
a
could
speeding
warn me.
ticket.
Maybe there's a bad judge. Maybe there's a judge I want over a judge I don't. Jeff and I are dressed to the nines.
I wouldn't say all that, to the sixes maybe, but we're dressed.
We're dressed. I got a button down. You have Banana Republics on.
I did. I never.
All right, I did a shave last night.
I threw on my dress pants, right?
Right, you throw on your dress pants. I have a nice button down. I have my candy shirt. A lot of people don't get the candy shirt, but I'm hoping the judge will.
Haven't worn these pants in a while, and they're form-fitting.
828-240-1059. We have tickets to Soaky Mountain 4-pack. We only have 2 more sets. So what we're going to do is, if you got some good legal advice for me, whether you've been to the Buncombe County Courthouse, whether you know what's in store, whether you think I'm going to the clink.
Yeah.
How do I plead my case?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I gotcha.
828-240-1059. Your call's coming up next. It's the Rizzo and Jeff Show, 105.9 The Mountain.
The term radio show gets thrown around a lot. We here at 105.9 The Mountain, for legal purposes, must say that radio show could mean whatever just happened, and if we owe you an apology, we're sorry. More Rizzo and Jeff Show next. What Do You Expect is free on 105.9 The Mountain.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock. Jeff, a lot of people want to help. I'm humbled. Let's just get right to the phones here. Let's go to Laura. Laura, what do you think here? You got any legal advice for us here?
All right. So you got a ticket.
I did.
If you ask the judge for prayer for judgment, they'll dismiss it.
What's it called?
But you can only use it once.
What's it called?
Prayer for judgment.
Prayer for judgment? Do you think? Wait,
You have to use those words. Yes, prayer for judgment. They'll dismiss the ticket.
Really? So that
really.
Did they just pray? Is it like a prayer? Does it have a religious thing? What is that?
I don't know, but I know that. But I moved down here in the South. We were told if you get a driving citation, you go in front of the judge and you ask for prayer for judgment. They'll dismiss it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you know how that goes. That'll be my defense. Prayer for judgment, and that's it. How's that?
That's perfect. So you got to let me know how it ends up.
Oh, I will. Thank you. Hang on for just 1 second. I appreciate your call here. Let's get to Ray. Ray, what do you think here? Good morning.
Hey, how are you guys? I don't think you have too much to worry about. Just get there early, show up, and like Johnny said, give yourself to the courts, and just get there early, man, and throw yourself at them. And I don't think you have nothing to worry about because the paperwork wasn't right. He said you was driving a different vehicle than was on the.
Yeah, he said it was like a I'm hoping he does. Have you ever heard of prayer for judgment, Ray?
Yeah.
What's that?
One of them, they just give you prayer for judgment, and then you'd be all right after that.
Well,
one of those, I think.
You know what, Ray? I'll tell you what. I will let you know how it goes. Don't go anywhere. Hang on for just 1 second here. Let's go to Amanda. Amanda, thanks for holding. What do you think here, huh?
I'm thinking it's better to be 15 minutes early than to be right there when it starts.
Okay, so you think I should, because I'm planning on leaving at like 8:15ish. You think I should leave at like 8 o'clock?
Yeah, traffic is a monster, and they don't use that as a.
Well, where do I park? Like, is there a garage? What am I going to do?
You're gonna make sure you have a credit card and not cash, because the parking garage will not let you out unless you have a credit card.
Man, so I got to pay and everything. All right. Hang on for just 1 second. I appreciate it. Let's get one more in here. So many people want to help. I appreciate it. Donna, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay, Donna. A little nervous here. What do I got to do here, Donna?
All you got to do is go in and just say, Your Honor, I'm a very responsible man, and I plead for mercy.
All right, so Your Honor, I'm a responsible man and I plead for mercy. Like just in that tone and everything?
Yes.
Okay, and what about this prayer for judgment? Somebody told me a prayer for judgment. Do I ask him to pray for me too?
Maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe a prayer,
all
but
right.
go in kind, candy-colored shirt, and just be me, right?
That's right. Just be you.
You know what, Donna?
That's it. I like it.
That's
I
the
like
best
it.
advice I've gotten thus far. Donna, thank you. Hang on for just 1 second. Don't go anywhere. More of the Rizzo and Jeff Show coming up in just a few minutes. Here's Black Sabbath. It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock. I want you to think about who would wear this.
It's surprisingly captivating, mysteriously alluring. The enchanting aroma of hot and handmade pretzels dripping with butter. It tantalizes every sense, and then some. Need by Auntie Anne's. Surrender to the smell.
Okay, just so you're clear, that is a cologne or Eau de Parfum, or however you pronounce it, put out by Annie Ann's called Need. K-N-E-E-D, okay? And it's the thrilling aroma of butter, pretzels, and dough, okay? So think about this.
Surprisingly captivating, mysteriously alluring. The enchanting aroma of hot and handmade pretzels dripping with butter. It tantalizes every sense, and then some. Need by Auntie Anne's. Surrender to the smell.
828-240-1059. Who do you think smells like Annie Ann's pretzels?
So who smells like dough, butter, and salt?
Like, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
What comes to mind for me, I think Drew Carey.
Oh, you think Drew Carey smells like dough? Okay.
So like he would wear Need by Annie Ann's.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
We got tickets to Soaky Mountain Water Park. I mean, is there anybody who sticks out to you that would smell like Need?
Mickey Rourke. Okay.
Mickey Rourke.
You take a look at Mickey
the
Rourke.
Wrestler?
No.
The guy who played the movie, The Wrestler?
You take a look
He got
at
in
Mickey
great
Rourke.
shape. Look at his
I don't
body.
care. Okay, you look at him, that's a salty man. That's
That's a doughy, salty man?
Have you seen his skin lately? It looks like it's stretched out dough.
You know what? I mean, I'd buy Bruce Valanche, but he did The Wrestler, man.
I get it, but not everybody that possibly smells like dough, can't wear a belt. I mean, it's there's other people that possibly smell like dough and butter.
So you're telling me that you think there are in shape people that smell like dough and butter?
I'll give you one.
Okay,
and you can smell them from here. This is a dough butter salty.
A dough butter salty.
Harvey Weinstein. Right?
I think maybe more of a chloroformy smell, but
All right. You ever see the guy from that dating show? No Neck Ed. No Neck Ed from like the dating show.
No.
Oh, you'll have to Google him, but people know him.
No Neck Ed.
Yeah.
You know what? What about Al Bundy?
Okay.
Okay, Al Bundy, right? Doesn't he look like he smells like shoes and pretzels? He works at a mall.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
All right. Okay.
828-240-1059. A new perfume/cologne came out, and it's this.
It's surprisingly captivating, mysteriously alluring. The enchanting aroma of hot and handmade pretzels dripping with butter. It tantalizes every sense, and then some. Need by Auntie Anne's. Surrender to the smell.
He's not with us anymore. But Larry King totally smells
my
like
God.
Right? Yeah,
Larry King, there you go.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Did you think that was funny? Yeah, we're kind of 50-50 on it, but it's still good for these guys. And the show is free, so what did you expect? More of the Rizzo and Jeff Show next.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show. Jeff, have you ever had a tender moment?
Look, I feel like I'm sure. Not a tender moment that stands out. I don't know. It's been a long time since I left.
You felt a tender moment?
It's been a long time since I left a moment, looked in the mirror and said, wow, that was pretty damn tender.
That was tender. Yeah, I'm with you.
Right?
I mean, I love baby hands, but having a tender moment's different.
Yeah,
and there's this man had himself a tender moment and just kind of wanted to maybe walk through his thought process here.
A man breaks into a sex shop, breaking out the glass door window, stealing toys, pills. This happened at Tender Moments on North Cleveland Avenue in Fort Myers. Wink News reporter Annalise Araola joins us now live at the shop. And Annalise, there's one thing the suspect did not take.
The one thing he didn't take was cash. The owner told me that she leaves the cash register open and empty every night so that potential thieves can see that it's empty. But you'll see it in the surveillance video. The bandit wearing gloves takes this brick right over here. Then he runs and throws it through this glass door. And he heads inside and takes a long list of adult entertainment items. Here's an inside angle as that brick comes flying through. And moments later, the door smasher runs in after and heads right for the $300 doll he stole. He ends up going back and forth into the business 3 different times, even changing clothes and bringing along a hot pink duffel bag.
So,
well, there's a lot to unpack.
That's why. So let's start. We're tender moments.
Right.
All right.
Right in Fort Myers. You're in Florida.
In Florida. Right. He throws a brick through the window.
Right.
He takes a $300 doll. He takes pills. He takes everything but money.
Yeah.
He then returns to the scene of a crime after he changes clothes with a pink duffel bag to then take furry handcuffs and things of that nature. Is there a black market for this, or was this this must have been his wish list, right?
Absolutely. Well, he's cased the place. There's no doubt about it.
This has been cased.
Right, because he went right for the doll, okay?
Yeah, he did the video. Right in.
Now, let me explain to you, as a former adult video store employee, okay?
Yeah, you worked at a place called Risque Video. I don't like that as much as Tender Moments.
Yeah, I get it. And they could have came up with a few, other names.
How about the Pleasure Palace?
Pleasure Palace is good. Maybe Sensation Central.
Sensation?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I like that.
So different ones. But a $300 doll, Rizzo, does it all. Okay?
Does it do it all?
It does.
I mean,
at a
$300 price point.
You charge that puppy with a USB, and let me tell you, that
it
thing
walks around.
It
thing's cleaning.
It does. So if you are in desperate times, call for desperate measures. And if it's been a while since you had a tender moment, I promise you this: that $300 doll will fulfill every tender moment that you have missed out on.
Well, but see, is it always ready to hop to a tender moment? For $300, I want to make sure that it's ready to hop to a tender moment.
Listen, not to get too deep here or anything, but look, everything works the way that you would expect it to work on this $300 doll.
And you know this. You have experience.
I do. It is quite the intricate contraption. And the problem is, when you dial up one of those.
I mean, it's heavy, right?
There's no reason to leave the house when you have it, okay?
And that's why they're never going to catch him, because he's just going to be having tender moments.
That's right. Motel 6, the light's always on, and he's in there.
That's right. Tom Bodag's there.
Hey, we got great news. The Rizzo and Jeff Show knows that you pay, and you pay, and you pay. Netflix, Amazon, you name it. And there's a subscription fee for it. So they wanted to remind you that the Rizzo and Jeff Show is and always will be free. Anywhere and everywhere, just like 105.9 The Mountain. Tell your friends.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock. You are listening to the Rizzo and Jeff Show. It is 9:06. Jeff, we went to court today because every day, for those of you who don't know, we get in here about 3:55 in the morning, cut up all this audio, Jeff does blah. We have a system. It is what it is. So right around 5:30-ish or so is when we kind of are done our, nonstop work, so we can decompress, talk about the show. That's when we get in the car and we go to Dunkin' Donuts every day, Jeff. We get our coffee on Lester Highway. Shout out to the people at Dunkin' Donuts. They're always very nice to us.
They have our order ready every morning.
She just says, come up, Rizzo and Jeff, and then it's easy.
That's how often we go there.
Yes. Now, we were coming back. We do this every day, every single day. And one day, we were pulled over. I was in Baby Hands' Nissan Juke. Now, Baby Hands' Nissan Juke, it's a beautiful little baby car, okay, for little baby tiny hands and little baby tiny feet. But it's got a little baby tiny engine, and it cannot go more than 50 or 60 miles an hour. Plus, it's got a broken tailpipe. Got to fix that when and if I can ever get ahead. And Jeff, not one, not two, but three police officers pulled us over right around 35-ish. And then we were actually late to start the show. We had, thank God, our friends at Mix, Melanie and Crystal, come down and throw some sweepers until we got here. But we were just devastated. We were devastated. It threw off our whole day.
Well, it did throw off the day. Nobody was speeding. It was a matter of like a quarter mile. It wasn't
0 to 60.
Yeah, it wasn't happening. But nevertheless, those situations happen here and there. And
part of life.
So we, told the police officer, well, here's the deal. Over a $300 ticket. Guess what? We'll see you in the Buncombe County Courthouse, okay? And then today was that day that wound up happening.
Now, we solicited advice, and Jeff and I were thinking of a defense, and I narrowed it down to this defense. This woman called earlier, and she basically said, I think this is the defense you need. Her name was Laura, and Laura said this.
All right, so you got a ticket.
I did.
If you ask the judge for prayer for judgment, they'll dismiss it.
What's it called?
But you can only use it once.
What's it called?
Prayer for judgment.
Prayer for judgment.
Prayer for judgment? Do you think? Wait,
You have to use those words. Yes, prayer for judgment. They'll dismiss the ticket.
Really? And so prayer for judgment was going to be our defense, Jeff.
Yeah, prepared and ready to go with it.
And so we go in, we park, by the way, way too far. We park out front of that bar, the speakeasy bar.
The tavern.
Pack Tavern. All right, beautiful tavern, but, that was kind of a far walk when you could park right out front. But anyway, so we park, we pay to park. It is what it is. We get up there. I do a quick Facebook Live. It's on the 105.9 The Mountain Facebook. Then you go through the thing. They make me take off my belt. I'm like, well, if my pants fall down, don't yell at me. He goes, it wouldn't be the first time. I said, okay. We get in line, and we're waiting, and people are being assigned courtrooms. Then it was a woman, a kid who has a Spider-Man thing tattooed on his head.
Yeah.
Okay?
Good luck to him.
Good luck to him. Okay, don't go see a judge with Spider-Man tattooed on your head, okay? And then I was us. So the woman sees the first woman. This is the third person in front of us, says, case dismissed. I'm like, okay. Jeff looks at me and goes, never happened. I look at him, I said, can't you just give me a little hope here, Jeff? You didn't give me any support.
No, I did not. Actually, probably scared you even more.
You did?
Yeah.
You did. So then the guy in front of us goes, case dismissed. I said, well, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
That's two in a row.
Right.
I said, there's no way. I go up, I go, okay. Well, courtroom, here's my name, blah, blah, blah. She goes, 3 in a row it is. Your case has been dismissed. And I almost fainted.
Well, you threw your hands up, almost hit the guy behind you.
I did.
Older
I'm sorry.
gentleman.
Sorry to that gentleman.
You began flailing. You were flailing.
I flailed about.
You were flailing.
I flailed about.
I've never seen you flail like that before. So,
because nothing goes my way.
You have a multicolored shirt on, and then you began flailing. So
I was flailing in my multicolored, and I wasn't even glistening.
No, you were not. So. Well, look, congratulations. You're out of, That
was a $321 ticket.
I know. All right. It's the sign of good things to come.
It's the sign of positive things. I feel I didn't have to use my, what's it called? Act of God defense?
Yeah, it's prayer for judgment.
Prayer for judgment.
Prayer for judgment.
All right. Didn't have to use that. So I got that in the fifth pocket of my Levi's.
Yep.
All right. So I'm ready to pray for judgment next time. But moral of the story is, Jeff, things are coming up daisies for the Rizzo and Jeff show.
Yeah.
Things are...
Things are all right. No daisies. All right. No lilies, nothing.
The Rizzo and Jeff Show. It's like watching a car drive down the wrong side of the road. You can't look away. The Rizzo and Jeff Show. We'll be right back on 105.9 The Mountain.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show on your radio. It is time for the J&N, brought to you by Train Heating and Cooling Systems that are tested, retested, engineered, and re-engineered to keep up with you because we all run together. Visit traininfo.com to find your local independent train dealer. That's traininfo.com for your local independent train dealer because it's hard to stop a train.
Time for the world famous, never imitated, never duplicated, and barely really making it. The JNN Jeff News Network is on 105.9 The Mountain now.
So, 2 astronauts who traveled to the International Space Station on Boeing's Starliner spacecraft.
How's that doing?
They could be stuck in space until next year.
Oh, my God.
NASA announced yesterday that Butch and Sonny, who are our 2 astronauts.
Butch and Sonny are stuck in space.
Their return home is going to be a bit. They were originally scheduled to return after just 8 days when they went up in the Starliner in June. Now, NASA now says that if tests show a return flight on Starliner could be too risky, they could be forced to wait until February of 2025 because that's the only way they could get another space shuttle up there to do the rescue mission for Butch and Sonny.
Wait. Where are they?
They're at the International Space Station.
Okay. Are they outside?
No, they're inside the thing, but I guess it's the thrusters. We got a problem with the thrusters.
All right, Butch and Sonny.
So they're just hanging out.
Butch and Sonny.
No.
What was their deal anyway? Why did they go?
They were
to
just going for 8 days.
Just hang out?
I guess. I don't know what they do up there. I guess you go up, you check things out. You know,
and now Butch and Sonny. Now, let me ask you something. You mean to tell me between Elon, between all these people, between Branson, we can't get somebody to get Butch and Sonny?
We need to bring home Butch and Sonny for Christmas.
We need to bring Butch and Sonny. I agree. It's terrible. A Butch and Sonny Christmas.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
There should be something about that. A Butch and Sonny Christmas.
Maybe that's what we do.
Yeah.
So maybe here at 105.9 The Mountain, we do Rizzo and Jeff's A Butch and Sonny Christmas. Yeah. And what we do is we try to bring the astronauts home.
Okay. All right, you think?
I bet you our promotions director would beat us with the Louisville.
Yeah, I'm sure we could raise a few billion from people here. Go get Butch and Sonny, but all right, good luck, Butch and Sonny. We'll be waiting.
The most trusted source for useless information.
Who is your source? I need to know your source.
The JNN Jeff News Network is on 105.9 The Mountain now.
All right, so they say all kinds of things seem to come back again, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever it happens, and
fashion and things like that.
Yeah, right. Well,
like Jaggins.
Sure. Okay. Gen Z, though, they find these cool again, and they are a huge trend on TikTok right now. And I'm talking about the landline.
Oh, the double L?
So the return of the landline is what they're looking for. And it's starting to, the trend's starting to happen. When you have places, though, like California, who are just doing away with landlines altogether. And I'm sure here there's areas where people have landlines because cell service isn't as good. We talked to a doctor, remember? And she's like, I'm not sure if, my phone will work.
So she called from a land. That's right. She was up on a mountain.
But a mountain. So landlines are important, I think, for areas like this. So the Gen Z landline, cool again. Would you do it?
Here's my thing. And listen, I fondly remember when I got my own number.
I remember.
737-7442.
312-0156.
There you go. And I remember telling everyone 737-7442. That was my number, and I had it, and it would ring right into my room, and it was such a big deal. I think it's cool. But see, the only way I would do it is if I could go rotary. I'm not doing it if I get a beepy or I get it's got to be rotary.
You need the cordless. What'd you do when you got that number? The first girlfriend call?
You
tell her, I'm sitting here alone, my parents are out.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Jess Portner.
You are the best phone love maker, aren't you? Let me guess.
I was Mr. Casanova.
Oh, on the phone?
And I remember Jess Portner would call. And
what was your line? What would be a line? Just give the folks a taste.
A taste? Let's see. So,
Jess.
All right, so.
Jess calls,
Jess Portner?
Yeah.
Rich. Hey, Jess. How you doing?
Hey, Barry White. I don't know. How you doing?
You want me to sing you a song?
I know. All right. Yeah, what song? Is this Rich's dad? Yeah, I know.
Wait, Richard!
Yeah.
Richard!
I know.
Get off the phone!
Look at this bill. 1-900 what?
It's time for the... Wait, no, it's not really. I mean, who would...
Can you put the news back on?
The JNN.
This is the news.
The Jeff News Network. A wealth of useful and mostly useless information.
All right, so if you didn't know, Applebee's brought back their all-you-can-eat wings, riblets, or shrimp deal last month, okay? What's a riblet?
I don't know.
What is a riblet?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look up a riblet.
Just do the story.
What is a riblet? So,
I don't know.
A 28-year-old woman got arrested this past Friday night after sharing her all-you-can-eat order with other people at her table. Okay, and an employee saw her do it and told her it wasn't allowed. She told them she thought all-you-can-eat meant everyone in the group, and claimed the menu didn't specify that it was a single person. Well, things escalated when the bill came, and the manager charged them for multiple all-you-can-eats, and each one costing $16. And 28-year-old Shawnisha Cobbs was not having it, okay? They say that Shawnisha, this is surprising, was loud and disorderly when they arrived, and she ignored requests from them and a friend to calm down. So Shawnisha is facing charges for disorderly conduct. Okay.
Pork riblets. Pork riblets are small pieces of pork ribs that are inexpensive and easy to cook.
Okay.
What they do is they just take all of the leftover pieces on ribs, scrape them off, roll them up into balls, and make a delicious, cheap appetizer or snack. Often consumed at, this is from the internet here, at lower costing, cheaper restaurants like Applebee's Neighborhood Bar and Grill.
See, now here would be the problem with the rib. See, I don't like things like that because the riblet, you know, when you're biting into it, then you just get that hard chunk of fat or something that you can't chew, and it's like, is that a piece of my tooth? No, it's just a part of the riblet. So,
well, see, I don't know if there's riblets in
but
bones.
let me tell you.
Now, see, there's a 1,700-pound no-neck man talking about riblets here, and you know, hold on. Oh, sorry, no, I have my
quarter-inch on each side, and the top's about halfway open. So the drum's right where I want it, sitting about 275. Got some of that cherry wood rolling out, and you can see on these riblets that they've melted in. All that rub's kind of absorbed, pulled out some moisture in them.
Now look
We're just
at
gonna
them
put
here.
them right on the rack on the drum, and you could use any pit.
You see that arm?
Cook. As long as you're running about 250, 275, pretty much just like cooking ribs.
Okay.
Okay, you see what I mean? It's just like cooking ribs. It's just the riblets. That's, you know, it is what it is. I think Shawnisha, she should have shared.
Well,
I don't think she should have been arrested for being kind.
And that guy looks like he has the all-you-can-eat riblets circled on his advent calendar. He's ready.
He's got an advent calendar of riblets.
He said.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, that's all. That was it.
Oh, that's it.
All right. We don't need
you got
more.
me confused.
No.
I'm thinking about riblets.
No, riblets and out.
Rizzo and Jeff are out and about all the time, and since they get up early, they can be grumpy. That's why we like to throw them a compliment once in a while. Hey, guys, we like how clean your office is, and Jeff's hat's pretty nice. Does he wear a hat? I don't know. Just go with it. Okay, that was hard. More Rizzo and Jeff next on 105.9 The Mountain.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Nashville's classic rock. You listening to the Rizzo and Jeff show. It's time for things that didn't make the show.
Rizzo and Jeff tried to do their work today, but just couldn't quite get it done. So here's where they try to cram it all in at the end. It's what didn't make the show on 105.9 The Mountain.
Okay, so the first thing that I would like to highlight is a man who is a little upset with his wife, Jeff. So much so, as a matter of fact, that he decided that he would go out and steal other women's underwear. The reason that he did this was because he says, look, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? My wife, she doesn't wear the underwear that I like. So because of that, I have to steal them.
What do you do with them after you steal them? Do you give her used underwear, or do you keep them for yourself?
I think he keeps them by himself.
I've heard those stories before.
He readily admitted to the crime. He was not under the influence of drugs or alcohol, but feeling a strong urge, he grabbed 10 packs of 10 underwear and began sniffing them and hanging them around his cubicle at work, in the bathroom, and all that stuff. And it really enjoyed them. The store went on to press charges as well as the workers because he got into a little bit of an altercation regarding these specific panties, saying his wife wears, quote, just them old grand pans.
Okay, so the confrontation was with the workers at the store, not with his coworkers as he was hanging them in his cubicle for decoration.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so nobody had a problem with that whatsoever. The guy just has panties strewn about in his cubicle.
Yes, they
right, in his cubicle. So he comes in and he's coming in to sell you life insurance, right? You come in and you walk in.
Well, here's the thing. He's got the cute, they're called cheekies.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with girls' underwear, but they have, they're called cheekies. And so they have the little string around the side, but it's full cheek coverage in the back. And they're actually very cute, he says, but he prefers the cheekies because his wife, is a young, beautiful woman, but will just not stop wearing, quote, them grand pans.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
So, not the people in his office. They allow that to go on.
Okay. And this guy is probably walking around in yellow stains in the front of his BVDs, and he's telling who to what underwear to wear. You can see it, can't you?
Oh, I'm looking at him.
With the ripped elastic band and all kinds of stuff.
Look at his shirt.
Oh, look at this guy. I got to tell you.
You know it's out.
Yeah, I understand. FTLs all the way, baby. Yeah.
Rizzo and Jeff tried to do their work today, but just couldn't quite get it done. So here's where they try to cram it all in at the end. It's what didn't make the show on 105.9 The Mountain.
There was a woman who was arrested. Unfortunately, she was having quite a problem. She did not like that she was being arrested for driving while intoxicated. She was laughing, giving the cops the bird, and then eventually decided that when all else failed, that she would take her pants down. Her name, Mallory Griffin, had a 31-minute long arrest. I had to cut it down to 20 seconds, but here is Mallory's arrest and inevitable pants takeoff.
Roll down your window and place your hands outside the car with the keys in your hand. She's just laughing in the car and just flipped me off. Put your hands out the window and shut out the car! If you run, I'm gonna tase you.
This is so insane. Do you want to see it? Do you want me to get undressed?
No, keep your hands up.
And then, of course, she didn't keep her pants up then, obviously.
Oh, that was that last guy's wife. Yeah. She just about had it with this underwear debacle. She got drunk and lost it. You know what I mean?
Was that guy's wife? Yeah.
Rizzo and Jeff tried to do their work today, but just couldn't quite get it done. So here's where they try to cram it all in at the end. It's what didn't make the show on 105.9 The Mountain.
This is important.
Which means it's not, folks, so get ready.
There is a man who was married for 50 years. And he, much like Jeff and I today, went to court. Although his court didn't quite go the way that ours did. Our case got dropped. He decided, because he's in the midst of a paternity case, to have a backup plan, a side piece, and his wife of 50 years.
Yeah, 50
all
years.
There,
yeah,
hiding in a bush, by the way.
Well, mind you, he's been married 50 years. After 50 years, he decides that the kids aren't his, and he wants a paternity test, but he came with a contingency plan in case they said he's not the father. He was ready to go for over 50 years. So got to think probably in his 70s, right?
At least.
Okay.
Even if they got married at whatever it is.
Sure, at 18.
At 18,
he's still right there.
Still 70, 80 years old. Anyway, this is him in court with the judge.
We've been together over 50 years, and you're going to walk out the door. Look, he won't even look at me.
I got a nice young lady waiting out there.
Wait. So you telling me after 50 years, you gonna walk with this young lady you claim you got waiting in the bushes somewhere, but you talked about her with the milkman and the plumber and everybody else, but you got this young thing waiting on you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We need some. Sure. We're gonna have to get down to the bottom of this, and I mean fast at this point.
I gotta cover myself.
He's prepared.
So he's prepared. He said, listen, Your Honor, I got to cover myself. I can't take the chance.
Look, I'm glad he's prepared. Things didn't work out in his favor. A question, too. Why is she in the bushes? Just wait in the car. You don't have to be in the bushes. That's bizarre.
Usually when you are that age, you've attained some sort of saving.
Well, what are you doing in the bushes?
Why is his
collecting grubs? What are you doing? Just...
Are you picking berries?
I know.
Are you Adam and Eve?
Out of the bushes.
Okay, they are windbags, so it's time for another inhaler break. We told you they were fluffy. More of the Rizzo and Jeff Show is next on 105.9 The Mountain.